Curly Fries. I didn't even know they had mechs. They came out and they come out firing. He put fear into the eyes of the players earlier. He just tried to, yeah, I'm just going to go for like a quick little flip reset into the back wall earlier today. I don't know if he'll keep up those mechs today, but I'm looking to see whatever I can out of that man.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was expecting Daryl to go Div B this semester. I really was. Unfortunately, he drops down to Div C. But yeah, I was talking to Steve, who said that last semester Daryl was giving him problems, and so to rival up against like that, it's going to be awesome. But ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Game number 1 going underway between Silver Leveling and Bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're starting off nice and early here as Miko's going to have a chance to get it into the orange half here. Can't quite. A nice touch by... Whoa, I did not expect Mountain Dufridge to get beat, but Daryl to the back wall, can he read well? No, he cannot. This ball's going to get sent away, and I think that this is going to be the important part. Can they keep the ball out of the hands of Daryl and go time in the air, and Mountain Dufridge, can they stop him from pressuring them? If they do those 3 things, I mean, they magically have a way easier game on their hands.
I would agree with that. I think that's a great way to put it for this Bad Wi-Fi team. And then you look at Silver Leveling. I mentioned it earlier. Their story is going to be their confidence. When Tyler AG is feeling good and he's playing confident, this man could have easily competed in Div B. And so, I mean, we saw the stats as well. He's been popping off MVP, caliber season from him. So I'm looking for confidence from the Silver Leveling team.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, if you're looking for a team that just wants that had a bad break and wants a way out, that's definitely Silver Leveling. If we looked at I looked at the schedule a little bit earlier this season when these 2 teams played. Silver Leveling took it 3-1, and Bad Wi-Fi, on top of wanting to get to LAN Grand Finals, also want to get them back for that game.
Ooh, unfortunate miss there. Moss Toes almost a crazy miss there, almost ends up in a goal in his own net here. Tyler AG gonna try and make a play on the ground here, can't get it around. The Bad Wi-Fi defender, Mostos, on 0 boost here. Going to try and get something to go. And his counterpart, Go Time, gets a nice backflip there. Can't get anything from it, though. Mr. Miko trying to find a touch there. Daryl trying to cook something up here. It's going to go midfield, but it's a little bit too far over the net, and nothing's going to come from it. Yeah, but you got to get a nice boost steal. Montaigne Dufridge sends this one high. Go Time meets it quick in the air. Can Go Time get another here, or Tyler G get it out? He's able to work it out towards Go Time, but Montaigne Dufridge going to just send this back. And with Daryl's max, he'll have a good likelihood of at least getting it out of his own half. Yeah, no, I like your correct pronunciation of Montaigne Dufridge. There is no U in that, and that's because there's a character limit on his username. So thank you for pronouncing it right. Not many casters do that, but he's a legend in the scene here. So we'll see if the Fridge can continue doing anything here. We're almost halfway through game number 1. Tyler AG trying to get a ball midfield, can't quite do so. The Fridge gets a nice clear out. He's going to try and follow up on this one. Mr. Miko gets a great beat! Oh! Almost a dookie! Go Time gets a piece of it, but it's not enough.
You gotta respect Go Time. He gets up there, but it's just not in time. And Mountain Dufridge can't reach it there. The Fridge just unable to make a good enough amount of contact, and Miko slots that one home.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful shot there. Enough power too. Didn't really need a placement when you get that much power on it. Go Time had 0 chance, so that's a great start from Silver Leveling as they find the opening goal of this series. Tyler AG trying to get another one here. Daryl puts a touch over to his own corner here, grabs that boost, gonna try and get a beat, can't quite do so. Mr. Miko stuffs that one shut. Montaigne Dufridge can't make a touch there. Go Time gonna try and continue on this one. Also can't find it as awkwardness kind of ensues here. Tyler AG trying to find this ball midfield, but can't quite do so.
Yeah, and for the amount of respect that I'm putting on Mountain Dufridge and the lovely man Go Time, you got to understand that when it comes to consistency, they are a little less in that field than your Mr. Miko, your Mostos. So it's really going to come down to, can they stuff down Daryl? Can they keep Daryl down? Because Daryl's the one who's going to do some insane stuff that's going to give his team space and room to move. And so far, it looks like they're trying to force them to make awkward touches, awkward positions, try to make a man miss. If you make them miss, it opens up the entirety of their defense.
Minute 30 to go here. Silver Leveling just need to maintain this lead. Mr. Miko trying to maybe get a pass in the field. That's going to go right to Mostos' car here. Trying to get something going, but not enough boost to make anything happen here. Tyler AG with a great challenge here. It's just one man back. That's a great late challenge here. Mr. Miko has a shot opportunity. It's going to be online, and Daryl doesn't have the boost to make the save, and Silver Leveling slot their second.
I know what I'd say if I was in Daryl's position. Give me 12 more. Give me 12 more. Give me one more pad, and I have it. But sadly, Daryl does not find it there. 2 down so far. Silver Leveling completely and utterly in control off a brace from Miko. I'm looking for some semblance of offense here from Bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so far it hasn't really been much. Silver Leveling has been controlling the boost pretty well here, which really constrains what you can do on offense. And they've been doing a great job, as you know, especially since they literally don't have a game win. They played a full series on land so far and don't have a game win yet. So to get this game number 1 under their belt is going to give them a lot of confidence.
I mean, never say never here. As this ball floating down towards the man himself, Dcrl. He gets a nice clear long. It's straight towards Tyler HG. A shot on target. Tyler's able to keep it away, but guess who's there? Montaigne Dufridge. This ball floats right back towards Dcrl. Dcrl with a miss on the boost. It's going to make it a little more awkward. We're in the final 30 seconds here, and they need 2 goals, 15 seconds per. Can they find them? This ball rolling back towards the blue half. A nice touch to the mid. Is anyone there in time? They were, but they didn't make contact. Tyler G goes for the flick. Can't quite get it over 1. A turn by Montaigne. Can't quite get it on target. Can he get one mid? Not quite, but a little rollout mid from the enemy. Isn't followed up well enough. Dcrl's not going to get up there, and that will just about seal it as his ball rolls right on back to the Bad Wi-Fi half.
Yeah, they pretty much needed that goal right there, but clock hits 0, ball touches the ground, and Silver Leveling with their first game win on land here. A great showing in game number 1. And there was that sequence right at the end there with Tyler 8G. I talk about his confidence. It looked great right there. He was staying on the ball, not necessarily cutting rotation, but his decision-making process of just staying on ball, not being too passive, was great to see.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to give a lot of props to Miko and Mastos. They shut down Dcrl the entire game. He gets a nice touch to the sidewall. Miko's on him. He gets a nice touch mid. Masto's on him. He gets a nice touch. It just, there was no end to it, and honestly, keeping him down kept them in a great position to win that game.
Yeah, and thanks to our little replay system, shout out Drew. I didn't even realize that Mr. Miko was the only person with goals in this game. He's shot out of his mind there, a couple of great shots. Pretty much the only player that was ripping shots like that. So, shout out to him as well for having that game. Kind of put the team on his back a little bit there in game number 1, but not to say that Tyler and Mastos didn't help. But game number 2 going to be getting underway here. We'll see if Bad Wi-Fi can have any sort of answer.
Yeah, no doubt. Miko with a nice little brace, able to get himself 100% goal participation. As this ball rolls on out, can they do anything to make some good contact, some good starts here in this first minute of game number 2? And that's not a good touch. Mastos gets a nice little shot on. Doesn't quite fall. Montaigne tries to move out. Can't quite. This ball back towards Go Time. Go Time sends it long. Dcrl meets it high. Can't get anything other than a ball mid, but a little turn here might be on target, but Miko, patience of a rabbi, finds his way to that ball.
Yeah, nice little catch there like that one, but the defensive rotations from Silver Leveling holding strong so far, even though they're on low boost. No one's double committing, knock on wood, and it's allowing them to maintain defensive structure here. Bad Wi-Fi is starting to put a little bit of pressure on, though, which is a good sign if you're a Bad Wi-Fi fan, but unfortunately, Mountain Dufridge can't find a touch there. Mastos trying to get something going here. Low boost, finds a decent 50, but the ball goes over to this orange corner, and Bad Wi-Fi going to try and counterattack.
Yeah, I took a little look over the ledge, and looks like the Hype Squad are all on the side of Silver Leveling, and they might get a little yell here as Tyler HG finds that one off the dookie.
Is that a dookie? I wasn't watching, actually, for a split second.
I do believe, indubitably, oh, no, it was so close.
Yeah, I was going to say it was close, but no cigar. But it's a goal nonetheless, and Tyler AG is looking confident, looking aggressive, which is exactly what you want to see here as they get the goal here. Bad Wi-Fi yet to score. Scoreless through almost a game and a half now. I don't know what exactly they got to do to try and break through this defense.
And I think what was working really well for them is they were able to clear out a lot longer, and the opponents weren't making nearly as many good touches in their own half. Like, these clears are fantastic from Silver Leveling. A lot of power right on target, and Tyler scores himself a brace.
Did Tyler just dab?
I really hope he did.
I hope Tyler did just dab on that camera because he just lost all of his aura if that was what happened. But anyways, nonetheless, it's a great goal. Tyler AG with all the goals now. We'll see if that can hold true. We saw Mr. Miko pop off last game. This time it's going to be Tyler AG as the ball gets popped up high here. That is going to be a double commit, but maybe can Go Time capitalize. Not enough power on that shot to put that in the back of the net here. Mountain Dufridge going to come flying in. That's a great 50. Tyler can't find the touch, but Mr. Miko able to save the day there and keep the ball out of his net.
Yeah, a couple nice touches here, keeping it in their half, but bad Wi-Fi needs to get something on target. This ball rolls out mid, go time in the air, can't quite find it. And I will say, I do have something to report. Mr. Miko does indeed use wagon wheels. And yes, indeed, when I asked him about that, he said it's so I can look at my brakes being used in the game. I don't know if that's the actual reason why. Do I think it's heinous that he uses them? Yes. But I just had to report.
I was wondering that. I saw that, but I wasn't going to really comment on it.
I had to.
But yeah, I mean, that's, I guess. I mean, can you actually see your brakes being used? Is that a thing?
You can.
Wow.
But
okay, well.
I don't know why you'd want to. Because you have a trigger that does that.
I was going to say, maybe it's like an ADHD thing. I don't really know. But anyways, Dcrl with a good shot on net. Tyler with a decent save on low boost. Dcrl trying to maybe find disruption. Can't quite do so. Go time puts a touch midfield. Montaigne Dufridge can't quite make the touch. That's a big booming clear from Tyler. Can Mostos get anything going? It's going to be a double commit. Tyler's going to be the last man back here as they try to reconvene.
It was a double commit, but now Dcrl's low on boost. This ball rolling back into their half. Go time forced to make a touch out. It's not great. Mostos with a knockdown. Is anyone there to follow? Not quite. Dcrl able to get that one out wide, but guess who's there? Mr. Miko takes that straight to the corner. Go time in the air. Can he make any more offensive pressure here? Can he get one on Tyler? Yes, he can. This ball floating mid, floating on, and bad Wi-Fi find one back in this game.
You love to see that bad Wi-Fi. It almost took him 2 whole games before finding that goal, and Go Time able to put that one away. And as they bring it back within 1 now, we'll see if Silver Leveling can face any sort of difficulty in this series so far. So far, it's been pretty much easy pickings for them so far, because bad Wi-Fi have been doing a great job, but that's a great read from Tyler 8G as he gets his hat trick.
Somebody throw a hat in the ring for me, please. What a shot here. I love the delayed bottom of the car touch there. Fantastic from Tyler. Confidence is at a high. He's just got to keep that rolling for, what, 3 more games, 2 more games?
Yeah, no, hopefully that can continue here. He's looking good so far. No. You can see Go Time in the gam there, wanted that one. If he was just a little bit more patient, might have been able to put that one away, but rushes it a little bit too much, bangs it into the post, and now they're still down by 2 minutes left to go. Mountain Dufridge trying to maybe get a pass midfield. Tyler, great backward defense there. Looks like Dcrl trying to get an insane touch. Nothing going to come from it as Silver Leveling put this into the orange half.
Yeah, this ball rolls back towards Go Time. Dcrl takes it off his hood and on target. A booming clear finds its way home. Dcrl, the sniper from range.
I think that's got to be Daryl's first goal of the series too. Kind of catches Miko a little bit sleepy there, kind of sleeping on the job, and that's going to be a full field clear all the way into that blue net. And again, it's going to be a 1-goal game. 51 seconds separate these 2 teams, and Montaigne Dufridge going to try and lob one on net here. It's going to be a little bit wide. Mosto is going to try and corral this ball. Kind of an awkward touch here as Go Time, maybe trying to beat out some defenders here. Mr. Miko, though, makes a great clear, and it's going to be right to Tyler AG. That's a great shot on net, but Dcrl should be able to handle it easily.
Yeah, Dcrl will send that wide. This ball rolling back into their half. Miko with an awkward touch. Tyler in the air, though. He finds one. Can he put it down? Oh, boy! Oh, so close. A touch here, though. And now they're on their back foot. Can they get any offensive pressure here? If you're bad Wi-Fi, you got 15 seconds left. You need 1 goal. That's a touch to the side by Dcrl. The ball floating high. Miko finds a touch to their back corner. Bad Wi-Fi on their back foot. Can they find anything here? Final seconds of the game. They don't own goal. That's a positive. Dcrl with a flick over 1. A pop by Montaigne Dufridge. Another pop by him. Over to middle. Go Time. Keeps it up in the air. Ball rolling back down. Mostos with a touch to the side and falls. Silver Leveling take game number 2.
What a game from Tyler 8G. Not only the hat trick, but ultimately creating so many chances for his teammates to get goals as well. Again, I don't want to jinx it too much, but Tyler 8G is playing out of his mind right now. And I don't know if bad Wi-Fi have an answer for it.
Yeah, I don't either. And, I mean, the fact that he pretty much almost did both of his teammates' touches just by himself, what was this man up to?
I don't know, but this whole replay thing is pretty much going to be Tyler 8G here. As he, like you said, very good showing here. Like I said, Mostos it was his turn in game number 1. Game 2 goes to Tyler AG. If we're going to continue on this pattern, Mostos is up next.
Hey, if Mostos wants to score a double flip reset or something, I'll just I'll retire.
That'd be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
Are you retiring? Wow, wow, world, crazy work. But no, I can't wait to see how this goes. I really want to see either Bad Wi-Fi just start their revolution, start their return back to the power, or Mostos become an icon.
Yeah, no. Game 3 underway. Silver Leveling playing, very well right now. Not to say Bad Wi-Fi didn't start to take some good strides in game number
what a
3,
save!
but that's a great save from Dcrl off the back. Was that a squishy?
It was indeed.
Yeah, that was a great save there. Double commit does come out from Bad Wi-Fi. Tyler AG maintaining great pressure, though. Someone's running disruption. It's Mostos, but ultimately Tyler's pass goes a little bit too far here. Mr. Miko, again, this pressure and rotation from Silver Leveling has been suffocating here in this game 3 so far.
It was a beautiful touch. He takes it to the air, but can't do much. Dcrl takes it back down, can't find anything mid. This ball rolling out wide. 3 different whiffs, leaves the Fridge alone with a nice launching clear. Dcrl tries to play this one mid. It's awkward, but Miko finds it. Ball rolling back towards Go Time. Go Time able to beat out Tyler. Can he do anything more with it? Not quite. He keeps it low, gets a 1 down low, 2. Can't find anything more. Dcrl gets a nice touch over 1, but can't find another. And Mostos will take it deep into their half as Dcrl trying to get something out. The Fridge able to send one long, but Miko's just going to send it right back to the corner. What a touch from Dcrl to send it mid. Is anyone there? No. And Miko is able to get this one back into the center, and it just stalls in the orange half.
Yeah, Mostos trying to get something here. Going to bang this off the back wall. Montaigne Dufridge makes a decent touch there. Go Time trying to make a read, but luckily for him, nobody from Silver Leveling going to be there to aggress that ball. Mr. Miko going to try and settle this in his own corner, but Tyler AG is able to pick up the slack here as he tries to get it around Montaigne Dufridge. A little 50 up in midair there between Go Time and the Silver Leveling defender. Kind of goes straight up here. This could be a shot here for Montaigne Dufridge. It's going to be online! Tyler AG gets caught on the front post, and that's a beautiful shot from the Fridge.
The Fridge lines one in, and it finds its way true. What a shot there. Bad Wi-Fi have their first lead of this entire series, and they want to keep it.
Yeah, you can kind of sense some of the momentum shifting a little bit in game 2. And it's kind of continuing here in game number 3 as they're going to find their second. Dcrl finds the bottom right corner.
I love this. I love this pass so much. This ball rolls down, little pop off, and a clean finish from Dcrl, finding his way into another goal. And magically, they have a 2-0 lead, and now match the best lead that they've seen since their last series earlier today.
Yeah, this is where the resilience starts to have to come through from Silver Leveling. First, Bad Wi-Fi has been battling back, slowly kind of gaining their momentum, and ultimately here in Game 3, they've been looking pretty good so far. Now it's going to be Silver Leveling's turn to try and battle back and make something happen as they are now on their back foot. We're halfway through game number 3. Tyler AG trying to find a double, but good backward defense from Dcrl, able to save them from a goal there. Go Time going to try and meet 2 members there. Ball goes midfield. Dcrl, a little bit of an awkward touch. Is anybody going to be there? Oh, so close. I think it was Mostos. Couldn't find the corner there. Couldn't capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, but can Go Time get anything mid? No, he cannot. This ball rotated out by Mostos. Mostos flick over 1. Dcrl meets this, sends it to the sidewall. Can't read again. Mountain Dufridge with a nice little cut. Keeps it in the center. A whiff by Mostos. Leaves it open. Tyler G back into his own corner. The Fridge on the follow. Can't find anything. But ball down to Go Time. Go Time shoots. Mostos sends away. Another touch here by Dcrl. Sends it towards the back wall. Is anyone there? No. But Fridge in the air. Puts it down. And he finds it. That's a brace.
How about the Fridge having a crazy game number 3? That might be his third, if not his second. I think it's his second.
That's a brace.
It's just a great game from him so far. A couple of great shots that's really been separating them from their opponent's Silver Leveling. But there's still a lot of game left here. Silver Leveling not going to be impossible. They need to step it up aggressively here and try and get this lead cut down at least a couple goals here.
Yeah, it's a great touch by Go Time. It bounces off beautifully, but that pop is going to be an easy follow for Mostos, but it's awkward, and the Fridge sends this one mid. Pops out wide. Fridge can't read. Miko tries to get it out, but he's met well by Dcrl. Tyler G moving into the center. He's over 1. He sends his pinch down low. Mosto's on the read, can't quite find it. And the Fridge able to get a pinch down, but Miko in the air follows quickly, pops this one down. Nothing comes again, and Go Time's going to try to get it clear.
Yeah, no, the defense from Bad Wi-Fi has been looking great here. Dcrl finds a great flick around one. Tyler AG is the last man back, though, makes a great save. Ball still on the backboard here. Mostos gets a nice little pass down to Miko. Tyler's going to try and receive this ball, puts it into this orange corner. Going to leave this for his teammate, steal that boost. Mostos almost finds a great pass, forces Miko to kind of hesitate there in the midfield, but Tyler, great beat around one. Mountain Dew Fridge puts it midfield. Mostos has a chance to shoot that one, but not enough power and placement's off. 30 seconds to go. Silver Leveling going to need something right here.
Yeah, they are. They have 10 seconds per goal. This pop-off here not met well by anyone other than Dcrl. This ball rolling towards the mid. The Fridge gets a really weird touch, but it goes true. A nice touch off the backboard, floats out towards his teammates, but they're both turned around, delaying. They got 17 seconds left, and it looks like it's all Bad Wi-Fi here. This series is going to come back if it's by the force of Dcrl alone or the Fridge.
Yeah, no, if you look at both of the wins from Silver Leveling so far, it's been both of their wins have come from one person, you know, popping off. First, like I said, Mr. Miko had the only goals. Now, second game that they won, it's Tyler with the only goals on his team. I've always said this, it's not sustainable to have one person doing all the scoring. So I'm looking for them to try and kind of distribute that load a little bit as we go into Game 4.
I'm going to correct you, unless your name's Skull. But Dcrl, I mean, while he was the main goal producer as an assist and goals, he did, I mean, it looks really good. 1 goal, 2 assists. Definitely far, far, far from a Tony Snell there.
Yeah, I know. It was a great game coming out from him. And ultimately, all of Bad Wi-Fi looking really good in that game, number 3. Really completely shutting out the Silver Leveling pressure. It's not to say that Silver Leveling didn't have the pressure. It was there. But Bad Wi-Fi were just doing such a good job of locking that down and just really not, you know, letting any of those chances go in.
Yeah, this is kind of night and day from that first game. They have all the control, their touches are hitting where they want, and they're forcing the opponents to make the mistakes. That was how the first game went. They were forcing Bad Wi-Fi to make the mistakes to get the goals. Now it's completely switched up, and we'll see if that continues and if the momentum shifts all the same.
I'm going to keep saying it, though. I think I like how Tyler's playing. That's how he needs to play if his team's going to win. So I'm going to keep saying that. I'm glazing a little bit at this point, but it doesn't matter because, again, I'm just happy with how he's playing. It's going to be, you know, how can Mostos and Mr. Miko kind of match that aggressiveness that he is bringing. But Game 4 underway, 30 seconds in. Nothing really coming so far. Montaigne Dufridge trying to get a shot on, but the defensive rotation is looking pretty clean so far. Mostos looking for one more, kind of avoiding a demo there from Go Time. That's a great 50 from Miko, but he unfortunately can't find another one. But Tyler gets a nice clean beat around one. This ball's going to be up here. I think Mostos trying to get a shot on, but again, the hand gets put up and Bad Wi-Fi are locking down again.
Yeah, can I just say Tyler's comfortability in the air has improved so much this season. He looks like he was meant to be in the air. He looks like he spent more than 5 minutes in a training pack. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, he's been looking great. I mean, that's when he's playing. Like I'm such a broken record at this point, but when he's confident, this is what you see. Unfortunately, as he goes flying and missing there, but no, his comfortability in the air is definitely something, like you said, to pay attention to for sure. As he unfortunately can't find a touch there. Mostos maybe looking for a pass. But Tyler AG with like 3 whiffs back to back here. Mr. Miko needs to put a touch into his own corner as he successfully does so. Pinch does come out. It's gonna be a bounce uncontested, but Dcrl able to make a great save.
Yeah, great demo there by Mostos. Kills Dcrl with this ball floating middle. Montaigne Dufridge gets it on. And it finds the net. Bad Wi-Fi 1-0.
What a shot there from Mountain Dufridge. Great speed there, completely beating out Mr. Miko. Very close, to say the least, but seriously, the speed coming out from Montaigne Dufridge comes out on top here as, again, Bad Wi-Fi are in the lead.
Yeah, as a nice touch to the side, Dcrl beats out one. A doink. Sends the ball high. Tyler's in the air, finds it well. Go Time forced to turn around a little bit. Can't find a great pop, but he gets one. Miko sends it long. The ball in the air, finds one. but not much more. Dcrl forces spread off to get boost as Tyler tries to move out of his half. This ball in the air. Montaigne Dufridge tries to do what he did last game. Can't quite. A touch there by Go Time. This ball rolling out. No one there. Dcrl able to send this to the corner as everything cools on down.
Yeah, Masto's trying to get this ball out of his own half. Finally, Go Time giving him some space. That's a huge flick from Mastos, but unfortunately no follow-up allows Dcrl to get a free touch, but he ends up giving possession back to Tyler, who can't control that one. As again, possession just kind of given back and forth. Boomer ball kind of being played here. Finally, Dcrl gets a huge clear. Go Time has a chance. Unfortunately, can't find the net. Masto is going to go off the backboard here, trying to find a touch, but that's a very aggressive touch. An unfortunate little miss there. Maybe you couldn't tell if that was calculated or not, but fortunately for him, the ball doesn't find the back of the net here. Mr. Biko trying to get the ball out, but so far bad Wi-Fi have been suffocating the silver leveling defense.
Yeah, the Fridge rolls this one out to the side. Dcrl sending it back towards Go Time. Go Time with a shot on a dart.
Oh!
Doesn't find it. Dcrl able to collect, sends it back towards their corner. This ball rolled out. Dcrl sends it long. Go Time, he's there, but he can't put anything on target. This ball rolls back out. The Fridge sends it high, but Tyler's there. It's dropped down low. Tyler meets it even better. The Fridge can't make contact as Tyler's able to get another one out. A bump on the teammate sends this one up the wall. Go Time will get one touch, maybe a follow here, but that's about it.
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but whatever bad Wi-Fi changed, maybe silver leveling aren't playing like they were before, but something has changed here in this series. Bad Wi-Fi have completely flipped the switch here in this game. I know it's only a one-goal game, but that ball just spent probably a minute and a half in that silver leveling half. So again, something has been changing here. Silver leveling not playing as aggressive here in this game 4.
Oh, the demo. The demo leaves no defender there, and Montaigne Dufridge finds an easy one.
Yeah, that's another just a great challenge there. That's kind of seems to be his bread and butter. It's just getting these nice challenges, these clean beats, trying to just play fast, and that's exactly what happens there as he gets another one and ultimately puts his team up by 2, threatening to tie the series up.
His basic aerial accuracy is better than my C3 teammates, so I can't complain. Oh, no! That was unlucky as I can get out as Dcrl finds a free one. A nice little touch to the back wall. He goes down, and somehow it ping-pongs all the way down to him, and he gets a freebie.
Yeah, that's, again, bad Wi-Fi. Eventually, the defense is going to fall, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here. Bad Wi-Fi have just been laying on the pressure. Silver leveling have not been able to keep up so far. I would hope to maybe see like a timeout or something. I'm not going to write this game off yet, but I mean, I'm going to be interested to see the shots because I can almost guarantee you it's pretty low from silver leveling.
Yeah, no doubt. Bad Wi-Fi find their way to another 3-0 lead here with 38 seconds left. They are going to find themselves tied up in this series after 2 extremely dominant games by silver leveling. The script has flipped, and now they are on their back foot. I'm wondering, do they take their timeout now? Do they play for another? Do they think they can change the momentum themselves? I'm not sure. This is not Div A. I can't guarantee anything.
15 seconds to go. Silver leveling shutout yet again. That's going to be 2 back-to-back losses with pretty much 0, right? I think that's 2 back-to-back with 0 goals. So
if nothing happens in 5 seconds, they will currently be at a loss, a 0-0 goals in last, I think it's 11 minutes and 30-ish seconds after this drops. They have been shut out for so long, scoreless for 11 minutes of Rocket League.
Yeah, they're going to need to change something here. I think we're getting a timeout here, and we are. Silver leveling going to take their timeout, try and regroup here, and try and make something out of this. They started out so good, and then it's just been looking not as good here. And so, with your season on the line, this is a good call to try to take a break here and just kind of recollect and see if there's anything you can do to try and battle back from this.
Yeah, for sure. And if I'm looking at anyone specifically on this break, I'm looking at Mastos. He's had a decent series all in all, but he has been unrelentingly average when it comes to his offensive pressure. The man who took Div D by storm, Div E, sorry, and has been extremely efficient this season, has done, in my opinion, little to nothing this series.
Yeah, you have to wonder if it's kind of has something to do with, land nerves or something like that, because obviously Tyler AG has some experience on land himself as a former champion, but I think Mr. Miko also has a good amount of experience on land as well.
He was definitely there last season. Div D Destroyers were able to make it, and then you have Mostos, who also has land experience. That entire team has land experience.
That is true.
It just comes down to, are they going to play well? And that has nothing to do with their land experience, sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not an argument that's easy to make.
Yeah, and I can't really tell if it's, a change on the side of bad Wi-Fi or if it's more of a change on the side of silver leveling. But something happened that completely switched. So it's going to be interesting to see if this timeout, the timeout buff, has seemed to be true for most teams. So we'll see if silver leveling can kind of regain from this and, again, kind of make something out of currently nothing. Luckily, they were able to get those 2 games, but again, two back-to-back games with 0 goals. You got to change something up now.
Yeah, I saw the longest drought I've seen in Dcrl history earlier today in 16 minutes and 30 seconds. They are 1 series away from tying that, and that's the last thing I want to see out of the man Tyler AG. A nice little touch to the side here. Can he play anything mid? No. A nice pinch out. Leaves the ball to the fridge. He's able to send it long, this ball. Floating back towards the orange, but Go Time meets it well. The fridge sends it back towards Daryl. Daryl in the air. Gets a touch to the back wall. Miko misread, but Mostos is there. Mountain Dew Fridge sends it back. Mid. Go Time makes contact, but it's met well, and Tyler G is going to get a clear.
He's going to try and maybe find one more here, but unfortunately the pass is a little bit offline. Forces Mostos to try and hit the brakes there, but Miko's going to come in, get a nice beat. I'm noticing a car change from him. Could be the start of something. If it's anything, but the ball's floating midfield here. Daryl on low boost. That's a great first touch. It's actually going to be a triple commit.
Oh,
and
no.
Go Time gonna capitalize. Silver leveling. The comms aren't there.
Yeah, Daryl floats that one high, rotates out, and you know what time it is? It's Go Time. He finds his way straight into there, nails that one top left off the bouncer, and magically bad Wi-Fi are up 1-0, and the drought remains for another minute longer.
Yeah, and you saw what happened there. It's going to be another one.
Mountain Dew Fridge!
Off the kickoff. That is going to hurt if you're on the side of silver leveling. Fortunately, Mostos can't quite get to that one, and that's 2 back-to-back. Bad Wi-Fi have really brought it back and showing great resilience here in this series.
Yeah, no doubt. Bad Wi-Fi looking like the men to be beat here as this ball rolls up high. Mostos can't make good contact. It rotates out mid. Miko sends this one long. Chants are starting. They're trying to get silver leveling back into this, but can they will it their own? A ball not on target fully as it's sent away. Mountain Dew Fridge lets Daryl take it low. Daryl, ball rolls out towards Go Time. Go Time sends it high. Can he follow well enough? Not quite. This ball's going to roll out wide. The fridge sends it high. It's dropping down. A nice touch by Tyler's going to send it long. Daryl pops this one high. He can't make any more contact until his teammate whiffs. That's not exactly what you want to see. The fridge collects in the corner. Can he do anything with it? It just floats away.
Mr. Miko, a chance here. We saw him shoot lights out in game 1, but it hasn't really been there ever since. Another missed chance there from him to put the ball in the back of the net. And 3 minutes left to go. Silver leveling going to need something here. That's not the best touch from Miko. It's going to be a hard read. Almost like a triple tap almost from Go Time. Almost finds its way to the net.
Yeah, a little bit of that Oreo Man magic almost found its way into the net. A nice touch there. Sends this one high and down. A nice clear by Tyler is going to go right above the net. But a better save, a better clear from the fridge. Able to get that one out wide. Go Time meets Mostos. Daryl on the ball. Can he do anything with it? It rolls out wide. Tyler G is going to be on. Can he do anything in the air? Gets one. Can he beat out Go Time? Not quite. This ball back into the corner, and the fridge will need it. Can Daryl do anything with it? This ball rolls out wide into the space, but nobody's there. Call it interstellar. And this is just not what you want to see as a silver leveling fan.
Yeah, there's just it feels like there's no fuel left in the tank. It feels like they've been completely deflated as the Mountain Dew Fridge almost finds another corner. His shooting has been out of this world as a couple misses come out. And again, Mountain Dew Fridge going to capitalize. That's been the name of the game, is just capitalizing on all of these mistakes.
Pop over the corner, 2 whiffs, and the fridge finds a brace. A fantastic shot there, makes their mark up to 3-0. 2 minutes left here. There's a lot of time. but I can tell you right now that they're running out of patience.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of game left, but when you're in this moment, you're up on stage, season on the line. It's really hard to believe that, but that's a great touch from Tyler AG. Maybe thought it was going to be a waterfall. Mostos, unfortunately, can't find the back of the net here. Dcrl, it's a great flick around one. He might be able to continue on this ball, but Tyler reads it well. Go Time puts it over. Mr. Miko has a chance here. That's going to be a nice pass. Forces a double commit out, but ultimately it's going to work out as nobody from Silver Leveling going to be there.
Yeah, Mostos able to pinch that out toward Go Time. Not Mostos, Mountain Dew Fridge. Nice little touch there. Daryl's going to have time behind the ball. He sends a long one. Mostos on the read. He gets a good one. Ball out to the corner to meet Tyler, but Go Time's on top of it. Floating down mid. Can Mostos do anything here? He's able to send it out wide. A touch mid again. Dcrl on, sends it home, and we have a 4-0 lead.
Man, oh man, bad Wi-Fi ever since Game 3 have been on fire. And Silver Leveling has not had an answer. Scoreless almost through 3 straight games. What are they going to do? They got to change something here. I mean, again, almost a miracle here in Game 5, but even after that, what do you change? What do you do? How do you react in this moment?
I don't even know. Mathematically, they've already reached that 15-minute mark, and Mountain Dew Fridge sends that one long. There's just so much space for them to work with. A whiff by Miko. Mostos, an awkward little touch, but it pops up high. Can he do anything with it? Just a drop down directly to Go Time. Go Time sends it high. Tyler G meets it there. Go Time makes contact. This ball, it's not going to do anything crazy, but it's sent wide and long by Dcrl. Can Dcrl meet anything here off Miko's touch? Yes, he can. But Mostos cuts it off early. The Fridge rotates back. Mostos, a little pop. Tyler Chi on the follow. Can't find anything. A shot on and put away. It took 16 minutes, but they found their way out of that drought.
Oh, man. They needed that right there. I'm not going to say it's impossible here, but that's going to do huge things for their confidence moving forward. We'll see if they can pull something out of their hat here in Game 5. See if they can get a couple quick goals here. That's a great start here. Tyler AG, a lot of space, unfortunately. Can't continue on that ball. Maybe expecting a 50 on it, but nothing going to come from here. Mostos, decent challenge here, and that's going to be wasting a lot of time. 3-goal deficit, probably going to be too much, but hey, at least they broke the lead.
Hey, they broke their drought. Rain has fallen on a land of despair and destruction, but guess what? There's a time to rebuild, and that time comes when this ball falls, and Silver Leveling has a chance. Why is this ball not falling? Tyler G to his own back wall. He's going to collect, but he can't. And we are 1 game away. Bad Wi-Fi on match point. Yeah, with that being said, Mountain Dew Fridge, honestly, a lovely little carry there with a 2-1-1-4. And I mean, the team had no demos. Touches were average, but they had so much control, so much aerial, so much wall control. It was just electrically held. And Bad Wi-Fi are currently standing with a near opportunity to just take this series away.
Yeah, no, that's been pretty much dominance, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that one goal, breaking the silence for however many minutes, 15, 16 minutes, can be the catalyst for something for the Silver Leveling team. The series is not over. Bad Wi-Fi are going to be on match point, but Silver Leveling only need 2 wins themselves to battle back here. Hopefully, they're not throwing the white flag here, but we're getting underway. Game 6 is going to be a banger here. Bad Wi-Fi have a chance to punch their ticket to Grand Finals and send the number 2 seed home.
Yes, indeed. Silver Leveling to the back wall. Mostos sends this one high. The ball's in the air. The HG on, but can't find it. Dcrl's able to get that one out wide. Low boost. He's able to pick up a pad. Can't find much more. This ball rolling back towards Go Time. He gets some nice contact. Able to pop that one up in the Silver Leveling corner. Tyler HG tries to push this out long. The Fridge with a whiff. Dcrl sends to the back wall on the follow. Can't find it. The Fridge with a nice cut. Keeps it in that corner, but Tyler's going to try to push it out. It's past one, but the Fridge again on top of it. Tries to do something here. This ball is just not leaving this corner, and Dcrl's going to put it right back in this corner. And this ball is literally It's got a rent to pay soon. It's got utilities. I don't know what to do here. That back corner has single-handedly controlled this game, and out of nowhere they find a shot out of it. Sorry about that, World. Didn't mean to take the cast for a minute, but I didn't think it. I thought it would leave the corner before a shot hit.
Yeah, you're right though. I mean, that ball spent so much time there, and finally it spits out in bad Wi-Fi strike, and again find themselves in the lead. Silver Leveling gonna need to try and find an answer here. Mostos, decent touch up the wall. Unfortunately misses the boost. You're not gonna have a follow on this one. Go time. Decent backboard here, but make Miko shot not gonna be online. And again, ever since game number, wait a second. Well, Tyler AG going for some crazy stuff. But again, ever since game number 1, I feel like Miko's shooting has been offline.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't have control of his car. That's a weird thing to say, but it's how it looks. Mostos, with all the time in the world, what's he gonna do here? He gets one touch high, can't quite follow it well. The fridge is on him instantly. This ball, kitty camping in another corner. It's got a wife and kids. Not much more here as Mostos sends it long, and it's floating back into this orange half. Defense is weak. Can they find one on target? No. That's sent away well by Dcrl. Can he follow it here? This ball floats down. No boost in the defense, but they find some. And ball sent away, but the contact in the target by Miko was on. So that's one thing, one positive you can look at.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot there from Miko. I like the power. I like the accuracy. There's maybe a missed opportunity from bad Wi-Fi to go up by 2 here. Tyler trying to go up off this corner, finding a touch midfield. Go time. Going to try and corral this ball. It gets demoed in the process. Dcrl takes over. He's going to try and beat out Mostos, but beats out himself as well. Can't find the touch. And now the fridge going to try and get a ball, but gets demoed for his efforts. You can see maybe, you know, a new game plan from Silver Leveling starting to come out. A lot of demos coming out, and that could be, you know, a good catalyst for change from Steam.
Hey, anything that they can try that might work is needed. As Miko sends this one to the ceiling, ball falling down. Go time gets cut off by Tyler. A little touch there, whiffed by the fridge, but Daryl's there in time. He gets one to the outside. A nice touch there. This ball going long into the corner. Tyler AG pops it back into his own way. The fridge sends it mid, but Tyler AG's there. He sends it long. Go time on the turn. Gets it past 1. Gets it past 2. Gets it past 3. But the ball's high, hard to read. Dcrl can't make that contact, and the fridge is going to force to put it right back into that corner.
Yeah, again, that's kind of what bad Wi-Fi has been doing such a good job at, is spending time in their opponent's corners. Feels like Silver Leveling are just kind of giving them their space there, which isn't the worst move in the world because, you know, contrary to popular belief, I mean, that your own corners is a relatively safe spot for the ball to be. But again, once that ball spits out, that's kind of where bad Wi-Fi have been striking, and they've been consistently doing that in this game, and they found the goal from it in this game. Silver Leveling are down by, you know, a goal, minute 30 separating the end of their season.
Yeah, but I wouldn't suggest that corner play. If there's one man here that I wouldn't want to face in the corners, I normally would say Zarch, but he's not here. It's definitely Montaigne Dufridge. That man had 2 beautiful angles earlier today, and the last thing I'd want to see is him sitting there with time and boost in your corner.
Yeah, no, this ball needs to be spending more time in this orange half. Bad Wi-Fi, all the time they're spending on offense is, you know, very, very, you know, crucial seconds that are being wasted for Silver Leveling. And again, they're not transferring over to offense well enough right now, but finally Mostos gets a flick, but Dcrl reads it completely. Tyler AG trying to get something going here. Go time, a little bit of a back pass, but it's going to be a demo. Could be something here. Can Mr. Miko find it midfield, but Go time with a great 50.
Yeah, that one there by Dcrl too. Fantastic. The control that they're getting here is insane. Dcrl plays the 50. This ball falling down. Guess who's there? The fridge himself. This ball popped back. Go time avoiding a demo. He's able to do it, but Dcrl forced to play this out onto Miko's head. Oh, the net, and Dcrl finds one home. Bad Wi-Fi. A 2-0 lead, signing the final script.
What a 50 there that comes out for bad Wi-Fi. Goes all the way down the field. And that's a 2-goal lead, 13 seconds. And Silver Leveling is going to be the end of their season here. 10 seconds, they're going to need a goal. Fake kickoff does come out. Nothing's going to come from it, though. Daryl's going to shut that down every day of the week. And man, oh man, bad Wi-Fi with 4 back-to-back, however many it is, games in a row. And they progress to grand finals.
So what do you think, cedar or mahogany?
What?
What wood casket do you think they picked out?
Oh, all right. I don't know, but that was game 3 through game 6, pure dominance from Bad Wi-Fi.